Good evening and welcome to the Pizza Roundtable, part of the I Need Pizza Club network, where every week about 9 o'clock Eastern, we go over the general pizza news and goings on the general pizza community. I am one of your hosts this evening, Jim Mumford, joined by the legendary Will Dumas. Will, hello, good evening. How are you?
I'm doing good. Jim, how about yourself, my man?
I'm great. I'm great. Things are good. Hot here, which is good. So lot outdoor pizza making and pizza cooking. How about you? How are things down or out east, I guess?
Yeah, they're going well. Can you just show that shirt? I'm a little confused. I want to make sure I saw what's on your shirt there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Detroit
So
Tiger shirt, but it's
things could be
Javi
going better.
Baez, who's my favorite Cub. Yeah, well, I'm a Cubs fan, but you gotta support the local team sometimes, and
Yeah.
it's a shirt I have after going in the pool. So here we go, a Javi Baez shirt for all the fan bases.
Yeah, yeah. The Yankees are not loving the Tigers right now, so that's why I say that, Jim. So, I
No,
get it.
they aren't. Well, no spoilers, but that's okay. Tigers generally aren't hurting anyone this year. So
Yeah, you'd be surprised here. I'm doing good otherwise, though, man. I would say I
yeah,
I had some really good pizza down here, like fantastic.
okay,
It's these guys that like were doing Neapolitan down here. It was called Inzio's, and they opened up probably a year ago a pizzeria called Finale. And dude, it's like
okay.
the final boss, dude. This pizza's amazing. I'm gonna say it's top three down here, absolutely that I've
Whoa,
had. If not top two, I would say probably top two of them. So it's good. But the new spot's New York style, and it is hit, dude. It is crispy. It is a beautiful cheese blend. Dude, it is fantastic. So
slaps. It's a
I'm
real
so
thing.
happy to find
Yeah,
it.
send
I'm
me
now
that
gonna be
link.
driving there to pick it up, dude.
Nice. Is it close? I mean, it's a drive, right? It's worth it. Worth
It's
the
like 20
drive.
minutes, so, like, it's fine, right? Hey, just ask them not to cut it, bring it back, heat it up, and you'll be good to
Yeah,
go.
don't cut it. It's the pro move. Don't cut it. Cut it home.
What about you? How's Pizza
Awesome.
Life then?
Pizza Life's good. Going, did some pizza the other weekend. Probably do some pizza for the fourth. Pizza on the grill, right? How much more American than that? And yeah, just good. Just they say it's so high, it's kind of hard to do the taverts inside. So we're going
Yeah.
firing up the little gazis in the grill and getting creative. But I love it. I did some non-bread pizzas, some flatbreads the other night, banging. So yeah, it's good stuff. It's there's
Nice, man.
always new adventures in the pizza world, especially when I have a excuse to spend an hour on the grill, cooking
I'm
pizza.
with you there. I'm with you there.
Nice. We have 6 wildly different articles this week, and we're gonna get into one that I can't wait to tackle. So courtesy of UPI.com, Domino's fastest pizza maker in Manassas, Virginia. So, Domino's manager, world's fastest pizza maker, he assembled 3 large pies in 31.22 seconds. So, I'm no math major, but that's like 10 and a half seconds of pizza.
That's
Well, just think about
insane.
that. And you gotta watch it. But that's insane, right?
Dude, watching them actually do this, I just like I didn't know hands can move that fast. And just like knowing where every single little thing is, right? Quickly tossing it, throwing a ton of that cheese on there. Like I love when they do that. It's like making it rain cheese down there. It's awesome, dude, seeing this. That's insane, man. Like literally insane.
Yeah. So absolutely have to look up the video. I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah, he moves so quick, and you can do one, but 3 very minimal flaws, right? Not a lot of issues with it. I thought it was remarkable. Is there anything else you can like? Can you imagine doing anything that fast with that much precision? Truly,
No, dude. I like couldn't put the pepperoni on in 30 seconds. You know what I mean? Like let alone anything else for a pizza.
Not that
Like that
well.
would be the extent of it.
I love it. So yeah, next time you make a pizza at home, stopwatch. I want to know. I
Yeah.
want to know your
Boom.
pop time make a pepperoni pie. Yeah, that's a good one. So similarly, that was hard to get out. Uh, we're gonna go to gothmist.com. So this is a journey. It's an article, long article. It's a must read. And I picked this one out just specifically for you and Michael. New York City didn't invent pizza, except it sort of did. So I love this article. I'm not going to spoil it. But, obviously, America turns 250 here soon. But it talks about the history of pizza, right? And friend of the pod Scott is mentioned here, right? And talks about how New York kind of took pizza to that next level. So and why again, I brought this up, but Will, to you, New York pizza is special, and what makes New York pizza and New York pizza culture special to you?
I think it's the slice culture is, to be honest, what kind of gets to me the most. Just that concept of being able to walk in, grab a slice. I'm not often one of those people walking down the street with a slice in my hand. I'll stand where I am and eat it, but just that whole concept, it doesn't exist anywhere else. I mean, listen, sure, there's pockets, right, of people doing slices, but that whole concept of like I could grab a slice here, 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 and here, not like, oh, I sought out this one place that does slices and we're gonna get them. It's just amazing, and the idea that each one is so different and each like spot has its own like personality, right? You know what I
Yes.
mean? And that's the thing about it. It's like it's a culture. It's just cool, man.
You nailed it. Two things. One, culture, right? It's such a culture and the personality of each slice shop. Where you think you're getting a plain slice, each one, you're not. It's different. It's a different
Yep.
slice. There are nuances, even though it's the same basic lineup. And two, I think it's the speed of it, right? It's not fast food, but you can get a slice, you can get in, you can get out, you put your money in, and you're gone, right? And that fits the New York vibe so well, right? So the culture of the shop and the culture of the community come together, and it's good. Great read. I don't want to spoil it. Scott has some amazing points, but yeah, New York, and it's so different, right? The way Neapolitan, Neapolitan. I could talk for books
Of
on the
course.
evolution, but just how it made pizza culture its own thing. It made pizza's always about community, right? To me, and the New York, the slice shop in the corner, that's your community, and it's fun. It's a fun little, how truly pizza is American as it is Italian, yet so different.
I mean, listen, everyone wants to come to New York, and like the thing you're asking everyone, right, is like, oh, where should I go get pizza, right? It's like a common thing people are going to
Yes,
ask. And it's
yes,
always such a diverse answer you could get. And like, it's a melting pot, right? You get in there, it's like, dude, you go to the counter and it's like, all right, this person's taken 25 years. We know this person's absolutely a tourist. Someone else is screaming in the back, like, is my slice ready? Not too hot, right? There's just a whole
yeah.
mixture of such unique characters that kind of roll in there together.
Right. It's like the Jewish deli, right? It's the same kind of vibe, right? Where it's a
Yeah,
community and it's so specific, and each one might have the same menu, but so different, and it's
absolutely.
fun. So I do love, because obviously pizza originated in Italy, but it's such an American food because of that cultural tie, and how each one's just going to your slice shop, and you know the guy, and if they're not yelling at each other in the back, it's not good, right? The you could taste the friction, right? Kind of, is the fifth ingredient.
I dig it, dude. Yes, absolutely.
So speaking of New York, and this is the other one where I couldn't wait to get in front of this one. PMQ. New York City collab cashes in on pizza bagels' enduring popularity, shared in this podcast, I can tell you, with a modern
Absolutely.
day glow up. So first off, I just want to show that picture. No
Wow.
comments, just wow, right? So Carmine's and Tompkins Square Bagels recently wrapped a month-long collaboration combining its two iconic New York City concept while tapping into nostalgia of pizza bagels. So, four loaded pizza bagels, you need to be sitting down for these. First, traditional tomato basil, right? Everything
Okay.
pumpernickel bagel, yes. Tomato basil sauce, mozz, roasted red pepper, caramelized onions, basil, all day, right?
I'm in.
Yeah. Let's go up a notch. Spicy soppressata, rosemary garlic, marinara, soppressata, mozzarella romano, hot honey drizzle.
It sounds great. I'm sold as well, man.
Vodka chicken, right? Egg, vodka sauce, crispy chicken, mozzarella, romano, pesto, ricotta. I mean, that just sounds like the best sandwich of my life.
Yeah, it sounds delicious.
And then they do an eggs and purgatory one too, right? With Chris,
Okay, okay.
which I assume that's
I
what this
assume
is,
was that.
right? I'm sorry, I've never wanted to fly to New York more than for those pizza bagels. Doesn't that sound incredible?
Dude, I
Look at
it's
those. Look at those.
that looks great. They look wonderful, man.
Yeah.
I'm so down for this. The Eggs in Purgatory, what a good remix, dude. Like I wouldn't have
Good
thought of
remake. What
that.
deep pull.
Like totally.
Yeah. just because that's a dish we have here a lot, right? It's a good kind of weekend brunch dish, and
Yeah.
but I mean, that looks awesome.
That
So,
is
Will, you're
stacked high.
just stacked, right? So, anyway, check it out if you're generally in the area. But yeah, I love it. Now, you're a pizza bagel guy. I'm a pizza bagel guy. Do you make them at home? Do you do the frozen? No judgment here. It's judgment
I'm
free
I'm
zone.
in I'm in for frozen pizza bagels
Yeah.
for sure. I think it's just the way to go. To be fair, bagels here can be a little bit hit or miss, to be completely honest. So I'm going
Mm-hmm.
with the resource that I know is what it is, right? Like the
The
frozen guys, I know what we're getting.
the known commodity. Yeah, same here. I'm not getting those bagels here in Western Michigan. Sorry, I'm not. See, I'm gonna go a little more the convenience route, right? No, I might put
Yeah.
a little hot honey on. I might do a little magic, but yeah, those I saw that. Like I thought of you immediately. Like that is so just like it's our prolonged love of the pizza bagel.
Jim, do you think anyone ever stacks pizza bagels to like make them a sandwich, or do people only eat them open face?
What's
I never thought about it before until I saw that for how thick that one was, and I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
does anyone ever like? 'Cause I mean, then it's a sandwich, right? But like, it's a pizza
But
bagel,
speak of
or
bagel,
or then it's a
but it's a
sandwich,
sandwich.
right? But I don't think I would ever do that. I think it would feel wrong to me. But what do you think? Could
I
could you stack that?
The chicken parm one, I thought that was something I would stack because that's a
Okay,
chicken
okay.
sandwich, right? And I wanted to pull it back up and show that.
Fair, fair, fair. I
But
give you that one.
I feel like if you stack this, it's wrong. I don't know why.
Yeah, it feels wrong. Like
Maybe it's
seeing
just how
that.
the textures hit, right? Where you don't have enough dichotomy of texture, it's too much bagel, and it's a ratio thing.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it just feel now if you stack them open face, right? So one on the other, right?
Okay,
I could
okay.
get
I
down on
wasn't
that. But
thinking that. I
somehow
wasn't.
closing it into full sandwich seems like you're ruining it. I inexplicable. Can't explain it.
If you are a pizza bagel closer, please
Yeah.
comment to us later on. We want to meet you.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. If you're whoever wrote, the pizza pia for pizza bagels, please keep in touch because I have quite, yeah, it's wrong. I don't know why.
I'm glad
It,
we're on the same
this is
page. I'll
going to
give you the
keep me
chicken
up
one.
at night.
I'll
This is
give
going
you
to
the chicken one.
keep
That's
me
fair.
up at night why it's wrong.
Just
Is a
is.
hot dog a sandwich kind of paradox? Is
It
a
just
pizza
felt.
bagel a
It feels
sandwich?
wrong.
No, until it is.
It so easily could become one, right? I just, I never really thought about it that way before.
This has ruined my day. That's great. Thank you. Truly. This is going to occupy my
Anytime,
thoughts
anytime.
for weeks, and that's not an exaggeration. Wow. Well, maybe
Pivot
we
here.
can,
Yeah, pivot
yeah,
here.
yeah, pivot here. Maybe we can ask AI or robots what they think about the open face pizza bagel. So an interesting one here, restauranttechnologynews.com. Miso Robotics acquires Zume Pizza Technology and IP to expand restaurant automation platform. So we've kind of been following this AI robotics journey off and on for a while.
Yeah.
And this is one that I think we Zoom, which kind of was really heavily funded, they were the front runners and kind of went by the wayside, and then they went under. I mean, the Miso Robotics kind of picked it up. And why I think this is interesting, and Will, I'll get your take, is for the last 10 years we've been hearing that pizza robotics are coming, and yet in no way has it appreciably. You've seen the vending machines and everything. So I
Yeah.
guess we'll put on your get your crystal ball out. Is robotics coming? Is AI really going to be that thing that moves the needle, or is it just have we hit that law of diminishing returns when it comes to technology and pizza?
The tough one here is I definitely think it's still coming. I think the everyone was just so early in this of putting anything out there, to be completely honest, for complete personal opinion, right? Like
Yeah,
just the idea of like the automation and what it was doing, it always felt like cool. Like we are kind of getting pre-formed doughs, right? That we're kind of just taking off a shelf automatically and arranging toppings. But the art of actually creating that pizza is really where we haven't seen yet. So we're going to get there. And to that point, though, Jim, each pizza has its place. I'm not hoping for this to be the complete replacement, right, of the craft and then the pizziola, right?
right.
But like this has a spot absolutely, and fast serve, quick serve where you need it, something to work like that. for sure. But yes, I think a lot of the stuff we were just reading has just been super early, and pizza was such like a thing, right? That people are like,
Yes.
here's this automation, and what can we do with it? Let's put it to pizza, right? And we weren't there yet, and I think maybe now we're going to be coming of age. And
Yeah, what you said, right, is a point made here. Pizza is ideal for automation. Standardized, it's repeatable, few ingredients, right? But you're also right. This is food court pizza. This isn't gonna
yeah,
be the pizzeola. This isn't right. You're not there. There's love in the hands. There's magic in the hands of the pizza maker. But sometimes you just need a crisp slice as you go to buy, whatever furniture or what you right. I mean, truly, right?
yeah,
You know
totally,
that
totally.
and it what's interesting here is this is a robotics company acquiring the AI technology, right? So they're not starting from scratch. They've experience with repeatable robotics and
Yeah,
and listen, the landscape is changing. This talks about there are other restaurants going hard in the robotic scene in the repeatable actions, right? So I think I'm with you. I think everyone was so new and so ambitious. But at a certain point, right, the failures had to mount until someone finally gets over the mountain. And I
yeah.
don't know. I think this is interesting because this is a decade plus of work kind of culminating with these two companies. So definitely something we're gonna watch really hard.
Yeah, it was I can't remember. It was Miso, like Flippy, the guys who did Flippy. I don't remember like the burger flip arm to do it. I can't remember if it was Miso.
I
I
can't
thought it was, but
remember if that was
maybe I'm wrong.
Miso or someone else, but they do have a heavy background in fast food.
Yeah.
So I kind of think it was. Yes, they did. Quick Google, they did Flippy, the kitchen
Okay. Yeah,
robot.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
right.
So I would say Miso's been around for so long, kind of in that
Yeah, they've been
space,
one of the
doing it.
first. Yep. So yeah, really, really cool. And just yeah, I don't know. We're gonna follow this one. I've actually got this bookmark to pull up every couple weeks just to see
All right,
because
well, so we're
it's
in.
gonna be fun. Yeah.
Let's see what I mean, I guess if you expand upon it, Jim, for a second, like I think it's always a constraint of like space, where to put these things, right? Or like, is it always going to be a standalone thing that's somewhere? Or does it really have the application, right, in like a
Yeah.
restaurant? Like you kind of see for people like Sweet Greens, right, who are doing kind
Yes.
of like fully assembled lines, and like, man, there's like one or two people kind of feeding the machines and grabbing it for you at the end, even if they even need to grab it for you, right? So like I'm intrigued where it really gets to where you can find this guy.
Yeah, and in my day job, I know a lot about robotics, right? And
Yeah.
robots are fussy, and they are, they take maintenance and they take troubleshooting, right? It's not a broke fix if it stops moving, right? So there's definitely a technological cost to them, and also pizza has to be pretty precise, right? If you're off with the sauce by half an inch, all right,
Yeah.
now and that's kind of a lot, right? In some of the tolerances, so yeah, technology's gonna help, right? But
Yeah.
boy, yeah, it's interesting. We'll definitely follow it. So a place that they don't use robots, I am 90% sure. And this is courtesy of Timeout Sydney. Sydney pizza chef has just been crowned world Neapolitan pizza champion. So I bring this one up for several reasons. So Simone Giulio, who owns Fratelli Puccinella in Parramatta, has been crowned world champion for 2026, the World Pizza Championship in Naples. Why I thought this was interesting, and I'm going to send this one to Anna, is an Australian one, right?
Oh yeah.
Not a Italian or European or American, but an Australian, and that I think is really cool, right? Because that means that truly pizza is worldwide, right?
Oh, dude, for sure. Look at this guy, man,
It
rolling in there,
is geeked,
throwing
right?
down with the Italians. That's awesome.
Awesome looking pie, by the
Wow.
way. I mean,
Yeah, it looks great.
they all, and I mean, just up here, just absolute fire, right? Looks good, looks very proper, but just, I don't like, if I would have given you list a year ago, list the country where the winner was from. Australia is not in your top 30, right? No. And
I think we could count on our hands how many people have ever won outside of like a European country. The rest of I'm thinking about
yeah,
how people quantify it. The rest of Europe,
right.
Italy, or the U.S. Right outside of there, I don't know if anyone's ever truly won.
Yeah, I tried to look it up and I went back. I couldn't, and I'm sure Anna would know, but I I couldn't. This is, but I think it's cool, right? That means it truly is. You can get great pizza everywhere, right? And it sticking with the tradition, AVPN, and but still you're in Sydney, right? I mean
Yeah,
It's
So
awesome.
different.
So different.
Oh, that's really cool, man. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, last one for tonight. Again, we're back to PMQ. So Italian named world best pizza chef started out scrubbing toilets. So love this. So this is best pizza awards, right? Different awards
Yep.
still top, right? So Francisco Marchuzzi, number one in the world by Milan, Italy. Makes sense. Project Orient's best chef, repeat win for him. He won last year. But what's cool is that he really truly started from the bottom, right? He, humble, grounded, and read the article. I invite you to, but I mean, he was a busboy. He cleaned toilets. He started from the bottom up, and is one of the best pizza makers on the planet. And I think that, we go back to the culture of pizza. I think that embodies it, right? Is kind of just the making of the pizza and just owing it's so much about the personality and the intent and the hustle and the love, right? That doesn't surprise me. And no other industry do you see that those stories come up again and again. So I don't know what your take is, but I just think that's cool that there's so many stories like that.
Oh, that's cool, man. I mean, you get started in it from the beginning, right? It's like the idea of like you got to grow into it, right? You're running around, like taking an inventory, cleaning toilets, learning, getting your chance
Yep.
to take a shot at a pie if anyone even let you near one, right? And be able to kind of figure out stuff from there is awesome, dude. Like
Well,
that's
that if
cool.
anyone even let you near one, right? I mean, think how many
Yeah.
kitchens, right, where you are not even like allowed to look at the line until you're like 10 years in, right? And but definitely a cool list. Do check out Play of
There's some
Americans,
other good
French.
names on the list here that we recognize too that came in.
Very much. You got,
Wow.
Lucali, you got Stretch, you got George's on there for Don Antonio, Lindustry on there for 52. You've got, plenty to watch, right? So Keste, we were,
Yeah.
talking about Mamas too. So a lot of great names. And I know the top, was it the 50 top pizza list, his maybe a little more of the one of the more controversial lists. And we've talked
Yeah.
about that in a couple clubhouses and before, but still really, really great list and truly a great honor. The other thing I wanted to mention, number 4 spot, Pizza Bar 38th in Tokyo, right? So again, right, you're seeing right these international spots not only hit but mainstays. So I don't know, it's cool. Certainly check out the entire list when you do get a chance.
Okay. So
Right?
sidecar in that
Yeah, I love it.
I still regret not going there in Tokyo when I was there. I couldn't get in. It's not like I have the opportunity, but like to try
Yeah,
harder. You know what I mean? To drive my whole family there would have been tough and
a little bit.
like
Yeah.
ugh. But I take it back and say I could definitely see a Japanese pizza maker being in the top as one of the alternatives to Europe, Italy, and the US though, because like
Yes.
some of the pizza coming out of Japan, dude, is amazing. Is it Tamaki that just opened in New York City?
Yep.
I
Yep.
believe as well, which I'm definitely gonna try to check out next time I'm back up there. Um,
100%.
yeah, dude, it's such a unique pizza culture there too. So we could definitely see someone winning out of Japan in the near future to kind of break that up.
And and I get it, right. You think of Japanese food, right? It's very meticulous and very
Yeah,
few ingredients, but perfect in execution, preparation. That's pizza, right? And so it doesn't surprise me, right? That then I read an article a couple weeks ago, like all the Japanese pizza coming up, and the slice shops are now becoming the cult, and it's
yeah,
starting to invade. So yeah, I get it completely, and yes, jealous of certainly your trip. And next time either one of us in New York or Tokyo, we gotta report back, because I do think that there's something coming in the cultural or the globalization of pizza. I think we're seeing it a lot more.
yeah,
Or maybe I've just noticed it, but we've been doing this pod for a couple of years, and it feels like
yeah.
more and more it's global. And it's not just crazy Pizza Hut stunts with volcanoes on pizza anymore. It's like
No,
it's real deal Neapolitan pies coming out everywhere, which is cool.
yeah. All right, dude. I'm with you, man. I'm even I can't wait. I'm so intrigued as we get towards the end of the year too to hear like style of the year. We need to go. I'm looking for. I'm having a lot of controversial lists lately. You know what I mean? To be honest, I haven't felt
I've
that
been
many or
looking.
haven't
There
seen
haven't
that many. I
been.
know I haven't seen that many come up. I'm interested in where we land this year with like style of the year of like what is it going to be? You know what I mean? It's just such a long run as we started of seeing like Detroit coming up, and then I thought Tavern was bopping in, but there's been a real resurgence of like New York style pies that people are making everywhere too, though. So I don't know, man.
It, I thought Tayo was going to take off. If you would have told me,
Yeah,
that's what I
yeah,
said many
yeah,
times. I thought, but I think if I would say so far this year, it's been back to basics, right? It's been your hand toss. It's been your New York
yeah,
pies. It's been almost away from we've done too many specialties. We just want the good old
yeah.
fashioned slice, which I never would have guessed in 100 years,
I
but I
agree,
think it's
man.
cool, right? But a lot of
Totally.
year to go, and I can't wait for Food Network to put out some lists of the best regional styles you've never heard of, and I
Yes, we
check
need a
when I prep for these articles. I always check for, because some of those that's content for weeks, but not yet. Hopefully, someone puts one out.
coming
Maybe we
soon.
scared
Stay
them all
tuned.
away.
You stay tuned.
Yeah, Will, you're going to celebrate the Fourth safely this weekend. Where can people follow along with you on social media?
I'm at Funny Will with
And I am at Jim Cook's Food Goods. If you want to see me grill some pizza and probably burn myself, won't put that part on Instagram. I might if it's live. And you should follow I Need Pizza Club, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you like to get your social media. Check out this podcast where you like your podcast. Of course, like, rate, subscribe. This on YouTube. Share it to your friends. Rewatch it. So you can make your own
on repeat, on
determinations.
repeat. Yep,
Yeah,
keep it
just
rolling.
on. Listen, it's white noise at night. It's how I fall asleep every night. So, but until then, we'll have a safe holiday, and we look forward to the next episode of the Pizza Roundtable.
See ya.